Hey everybody, just picked up this new Gundam. It is the Musha Mark 1 1/100 Master Grade. Picked this up recently from Hobbytown, USA. And gonna do a quick unboxing of it. What do we have here? Alright. First the manual. And actually the box art to this kit is probably one of the best box arts I've ever seen. It just looks really awesome. I can't really get the camera too far out because it's plugged in and charging and I can't stretch it too far, but just see that art. And you see even in the background they've got a lot of fallen Zakus that you just cut through. Got a heat hawk right there. On the sides here you see more detail. Articulation detail. I have the Musha Mark II. Oh, okay, so this is special from the first Dynasty Warriors Gundam. I never played the first one. I don't know if he was in there or not. I knew he was in there with the Mark II and the Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 and 3, which I still play 3 now and then. My 200-hour save file got erased. Ugh. Anyways, booklet. Let's see if there's any special artwork in here. One thing is, I noticed that the Mark II had special flower stickers for the armor. This had none of that, but that was a special edition that I had. This is just simple. It's got some dry rubs though, so that's pretty cool. Alright, now looking at the plastic. This red here, I think it looks pretty cool, but I'm kind of tempted to paint it. Just because I think that if I used a Mika red for this, then that would look really nice. Mika red, gunmetal, or maybe if I could get like a, not even gunmetal, maybe if I can get like a, an iron. The color of iron, that would be great. Because this is the Musha. One thing I'm really disappointed with is these right here, these pipes. It's a really cheap look to them. I mean, it looks fine, but I'm thinking about maybe I have a color of I could color this chrome and then paint over it clear yellow to make it gold, or I could do like a copper. I can make all these copper or brass. I could do that. That would be pretty cool. I'm thinking about doing that. But I think if I wanted to do this, I'd probably want to do the entire kit, which is cool. And I did find a substitute for the paint that I was looking for, so I can do this. But the only thing is, do I actually want to go outside in that cold and start painting all this stuff? You got the feet parts right there. It's not really a red, it's more of like a light orange. You got some of the inside parts, the hands, looks like the upper thighs. I wonder why they have screws in here. They have if you've ever built a stand, you know they have those screws, but I wonder why they're in here. That's strange. Here you have the chest part, all the like inner parts. So that's pretty cool. Chest, back right there. It's pretty big compared to the 1/44 scales I've been building recently. Now you have some of the outer armor, which is black, for some of the accent parts, and backpack, some more accent parts. And this is pretty interesting right here. I don't remember the Mark II. I have the Mark II, but I don't remember it being like this. This reminds me of something out of like the hand section of the Perfect Grade that I build. And it's just like the entire leg right here is just already molded, and all you do is just break it apart and loosen the pieces up a little bit. And there's your leg. That's kind of strange. I've never seen anything like this that I can remember. You usually have to build the pieces yourself, but I don't know if this is good or bad, because it's kind of like it did all the work for me. Usually you'll have to build all the separate pieces, but I guess that's fine. Nobody probably has that great of fun building the inner parts anyways. Here we have the blades. We have the blade for the trident, we have the blade for the naginata, and for the katana. And I like this more than what I got with the Mark II, because this is actually a silver naginata, where his is gold, which I was thinking about repainting, but never really did it. But the katana I'm disappointed in somewhat, just because once I get used to a standard, then that's pretty much what I'm going to want. Like the Gabera straight for the perfect grade. See, it's got the hamon, it's got a lot of detail, it's got a bohi on there. And even down here, let me just get a close-up on this. There we go. Yeah, you can see the hamon. It looks like actual clay hardening somewhat. It looks a bit fake, but I like right here where it gets all weird, because that's how it's supposed to look. It's not supposed to look like it was done by a machine. Kind of weird that the bohi doesn't run all the way up though, but it doesn't really matter because Gundams don't bleed, and I would hope that they wouldn't stab a person with it, because that's to your blood will run down that groove. It'll be easier to pull the sword out once you stab somebody with it. Anyways, back to the model kit. And so I was hoping that they would have bohi on the sword, but they didn't. Anyways, I'm thinking about painting this, but maybe painting that like some sort of copper. Some more of the hit parts and other accessory parts. And then we have the stickers here, and also down here we have a dry rub set. And I don't want to open this just now because I don't want to lose any of the parts. I'll slide this up, you can see the stickers. Oh wow, so that's where that lining comes from. I was wondering where these parts came in. I really like these down here, that looks really badass. When I painted the Musha Mark II, I didn't really like how it was so dark, because I've never been a fan of the Mark II. Usually if I like the Mark II, it's the Earth Federation one. I don't really care for the Titans. It's not that I'm one-dimensional and can't see, you know, the enemies, that the antagonists can be heroes. I just really don't like the Titans. They gas an entire colony. Bastards. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about this color here, because it looks really cheap. I'm gonna have to paint over that, because I can do better. Especially for the katana and his collar piece right here. That looks really cheap, I think. Maybe this is like they did a special edition where they did it in gold, and then I just got the regular edition. One thing I think is pretty awesome is the polycaps. No, the matchlock rifle you get right here. I think that's really awesome. If I knew how to simulate wood better, then I would, because this color right here isn't the best. You know, it's alright. I can manage with it, but if I knew how to do like a really nice wood, then that would be awesome. Anyways, that is the kit. Stay tuned for my master grade, real grade ARC 78 review. I'm going to do that next, and then I'm going to start building this. Anyways, that's all for now. I'll see you guys later.